That's why you have to be very careful who you put yourself around. So that's why people look at people like that. But like, okay, you over there fucking with Victor Conte, you know his reputation, you know what he did. What y'all doing over there? So it is what it is, but I ain't tripping. I ain't putting no jacket on nobody. You make weight, you get it popping. That's what I believe in. But I'm just tired, Manager Martin. I'll end it with this. I'm tired of we can acknowledge very quickly when a smaller man like Floyd Mayweather was like, okay, I might need to fight you at a catch weight. Canelo, you said catch weight. I'm gonna use this shit on the A side because I ain't letting you have no advantages against me. Like, we'll acknowledge that and say, oh, he looking for an advantage. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and then the fiasco that we seeing with Tank Davis and Devin Haney right now. Like, oh, we all Tank, you looking for an advantage. You want to put a catch weight on them. You want to put a rehydration on them. You want to do this. You want to do that. Okay, let's acknowledge that. That's true. The smaller man is looking for an advantage to try to make sure that the bigger man don't outweigh him by 20, 25 pounds the night of the fight. 100% facts. I agree with that. But can we also acknowledge the other side that bigger men are using things like snack to be able to skip multiple weight? If you Jesse Bam Rodriguez, one of my favorite fighters, JD is on here. He'll tell you when he get to talking. I love me some Bam, bro. Love me some Jesse Bam Rodriguez. But bro, I just watched Jesse Bam Rodriguez skip featherweight, skip junior featherweight, skip bantamweight, skip super flyweight, and cut all the way down to flyweight, bro. He skipped the 126 weight class, 122 weight class, 118, 115, and cut all the way down to 112, and then was back at 130 by the time the night of the fight was there, bro. He's like, his big ass was looking for an advantage over Sonny Edwards too, is my point. so just like small dudes look for advantages with catch weights and rehydration clauses, big dudes use weight cutting and supplements and things to their advantage to skip weight classes so that they can have an advantage and fight a motherfucker 20 pounds shorter or lighter than them the night of the fight.
So I'm starting to see certain patterns and similarities with our fighters today since Victor Conte's snack program is in boxing. One of the things was he used the word transformation, talking about how he helped athletes transform their body, right? With muscle mass. And then he also talked about with Tim Montgomery, Project World Record, and how he was interested in only working with athletes that's able to break world records. Barry Bonds is one, Marion Jones, Tim Montgomery, and some of the other athletes that Victor Conte worked with and basically provided them with performance enhancement drugs. I start to see some of those similarities with our fighters. With Terrence Crawford, he broke a world record, right? Snack program. Devin Haney broke world record in boxing. Snack program. Um, Franchon Cruz, she beat Shadeja Green, undefeated prospect. Snack program. They say Clarissa Shields was also on
Oh,
snack.
excuse me, Marty. I just wanted to ask you. You said Franchon Cruz is on the SNAP program too.
Oh, yes, she is. She's on the snack program. Her last three or
Wow,
four fights, she's been on the snack program. Yeah. So
wow.
I don't know if
Okay.
Clarissa Shields was on it at one point in time. I think she was, but I don't have proof of that, so I don't want to speak on it about because I don't have evidence of it. But she also broke a world record in boxing. So we see the pattern of Victor Conte having the fighters now wanting to break world records in boxing and also transform their bodies by adding muscle mass, to move up. Like we're hearing now, Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney, right before the fight with Regis, he's in the interview talking about Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios at 147. Okay. Now, of course, he's still talking about fighting them. And my thing is, what's giving these people so much confidence to be able to jump up from 130 all the way up to this weight class? You know what I mean? Then you got Terrence Crawford, snack program, giving him the confidence to say, hey, I can jump up from 147, skip 154, skip 160, and go right up to fight Canelo in my next fight at 168. And back to my point about JD and knockout boxing, they both made a reference to Bam Rodriguez being smaller, then coming up and going back down. I want to tell you, this is another similarity now. This is another similarity from what we saw in the Netflix documentary of something that happened over 20-something years ago with Victor Conte that's happening today in boxing. And I'm going to play it for y'all again for the new audience. Listen to what JD and Knockout Boxing said about Ben Rodriguez, and listen to how Victor, you know what, I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
We knew from then there was no stopping.
The transformation was incredible.
Starting Project World Record, I weighed 148 pounds.
We bumped him up to 176. We put like 28 pounds of muscle on him in a short period of time. Greg Anderson was coming to Balco, helped Tim Montgomery with all the weight training, and in 8 weeks, his bench press went from 265 to 345, 10 pounds a week increase. He looked like an NFL linebacker, and previously they called him Tiny Tim.
It was incredible. Felt like Conan the Barbarian. Me and Victor. We was together all day, ate breakfast together, lunch together, dinner together, party together. It became like we're a team. My habits changed. I had a plan how much to take, when to take them, and what to take with it.
You know, he became kind of muscle bound, and you could see he was running like this because his lats were so big. Then we cut him back to about 160.
You heard that? Victor Conte and Tim Montgomery both agreed. That's why they called him Tiny Tim. When he started with the Project World Record with Victor Conte, he was 148 pounds. Victor Conte, y'all just heard him say, they added 28 pounds of muscle to him in a short period of time. Y'all heard what he said. He talked about him bench pressing 200 and something, and within a matter of what, 10 days or something like that, he bench pressed almost 350. And because they added too much muscle mass to him when he's competing after breaking a record, what did Victor Conte just say? We had to bring him back down to 160. So I got a question because of the expert. And I'm going to get to the super chat. If Victor Conte, the expert, has a program, the snack program, that helps people build muscle mass in a short period of time, and also has that same program that will make you reduce the muscle mass to bring you back down in weight, I got a question on that. How come Devin Haney keeps saying he can't make the weight of 135?
I wonder why.
How come Terrence Crawford keeps saying he can't make the weight of 147? They both on the snack program, right? Oh, okay. Right. See, when people have a favorite fighter, and I speak on this, sometimes they want to run out the back door, or sometimes they want to insult me. These are things that came to my mind today while I laid in bed. I thought about this today. That's why we're talking about this again today. I thought about that. Like, hold on for a minute. Devin Haney's on the snack program. Terrence Crawford is on the snack program. Terrence Crawford, after the Spence fight, said it was hard for him to make the 147-pound weight. But guess what? He's ready to go up to 168 to fight Canelo. After the Lomachenko fight, post-fight press conference, Devin Haney saying he just can't make 135 no more. So they moved up to 140, but now his dad said way before they even fought at 140 against Regis that they're ready to shoot all the way up to 47. But Victor Conte's telling you that not only does his program help you add muscle mass in a short period of time, you know, where you can gain a lot of weight in a short period of time, we can also cut you down as well. I'm a little bit confused on that.